John Cairns has been speaking to a man who knows only too well how important a night this is. With his white hair and his huge voice, it could only be Rhydian Roberts.
Here he is, the man himself, Rhydian. Thanks for coming on the show. Good to see you.
Pleasure.
You're a very busy man at the minute, of course. Album's just out. How are things?
Well, it has been busy. I've been through the whole promotion period, and there are pros and cons. The pros far outweigh the cons, I have to say. But yeah, you do get very little sleep. You're here, there, and everywhere. But I want as many people to know as possible that my album's out there.
It's been a strange journey for you. You know, you enter a talent competition, but now we've moved away from that. People will always remember the X Factor, but now this is you coming into your own, I take it, right?
There's always going to be the label of X Factor, I think, and I'm not bitter about that in any way. In fact, I'm very proud.
Yeah.
It's the biggest show on TV. What I'm hoping with this next album, I'll gain the new audience that might not have watched X Factor.
With all the stuff about Jedward this year in the X Factor, they were vilified so much at the start. You had so much of that really at the beginning. They tried to paint you as the pantomime villain, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you can understand what those guys were going through.
They were indeed the pantomime and the fun of the whole show, and they had a bit of stick in the press, but when they were voted off, we were all a little bit sorry for them, because by that stage we were kind of warming to them.
Who do you rate this year?
I don't know. I'm on the fence here, but Joe seems to have, if you're talking vocally, the best technique. I like Ollie, entertaining, consistent, but I met Stacey in her family, and I gotta say, she's lovely. Whether she can handle the pressure, I'm not sure, but I hope so.
We're doing this album signing today, obviously. Your fans have been queuing up for ages. What way do you react to your fans? Did it freak you out a bit at the start, or are you comfortable with it now?
It's a good question, because I always feel a little bit out of my comfort zone, I think, when I meet my fans, especially if I'm not singing.
Right.
You know, I love each and every one of them, and they treat me amazingly well.
To be a real star these days, you have to have stalkers. How many have you got?
Stalkers? Well, the majority of the fans are absolutely ace and really supportive. I do have a couple of stalkers. Yeah, who will remain anonymous.
Yeah. How stalky are we talking here? Do they know where you live?
Pretty stalky. They will go to any length to try and get a sighting of me. One actually travelled all the way from, I think, Uganda, all the way to Senny Bridge, my village.
Right.
Rocked up at the chip shop and said, "Do you know where Rhydian lives?" And of course my community is very small. And Gloria, the chip shop lady, rang my dad, who then, love him, drove down to Senny Bridge and only took this girl back to the train station.
Okay.
In the process giving her his number.
Right.
So, you can imagine.
So for all we know, while we're sitting here, she could be in your house right now trying your clothes on.
She could be, yeah.
So what are you up to at Christmas, Rhydian? Are you getting a break?
I'm going to go home to mid-Wales and spend it with the folks. My grandmother is coming up from Cardiff, my brother's coming back from London. I've got 3 days there, and then I'm going to Kenya in the new year to help build a school.
Good luck with it all.
Thank you so much.
See you there.
Thank you.